Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is Lucky Basil, also known as Tyler, coach of the Cloud9, and we're here for week number 2 of the DBL Season 7 Low Power Draft League. And we're facing off against Jackson today. His team consists of Regidrago, Primarina, Mega Manectric, Decidueye, Vespiquen, Hisuian Arcanine, Rivavroom, Zoroark, Sandslash, and Espeon. Yeah, this is going to be kind of tough. I think. I don't have a whole lot for things like Mega... I almost said Mega Arcanine, but it's basically Mega Arcanine because how strong it is. Primarina is also a pretty big threat. Espeon is also quite a high threat as well. I'm expecting Sandslash to come. I think Rocks plus Rapid Spin is going to be really important for him. I can see... Regidrago I can see coming. Decidueye also has a good possibility. The only thing I'm not really expecting is Vespiquen. I feel like my team can handle it quite nicely. But yeah, let's get right into it. So we're bringing off basically everybody off the bench that we did last time. But we're going to start off with Big Brother, Tyrantrum. He is going to have the Clear Amulet, the Rockhead ability, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Head Smash, Outrage. Pretty simple set. I have the Clear Amulet because there is Intimidate on the Mega Manectric and the potentially Hisuian Arcanine, but I doubt it. It'll probably have Rockhead. But just in case... I can deal a bunch of damage without having to worry about Intimidates. Earthquake and Head Smash just basically has perfect coverage. Like, look at this team. The only thing that wants to take a Head Smash is Sandslash. That's literally the only one. So once that's chipped down or weakened, then I can kind of pop off. Sometimes I don't even need to have the Dragon Dance up to get kills. Like, non-bulky Primarina, I can just one-shot it even with Jolly. If my calculations were correct. And like I said, the only thing that really wants to take a Head Smash, and I guess Rivavroom as well, but I have Earthquake. If he can set up before I can, it'll be a problem, but if I can set up before him, it'll be a problem for him. So there is that. We also have the Tailwind on Tornadus, which will be really clutch. If I can double my speed, I can outspeed literally everything. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I outspeed Mega Manectric, Timid, Tyrantrum. Let's do... Oh, Tyrantrum. And my speed is doubled in Tailwind. I do outspeed and just one-shot it, and it can't intimidate me, so... there's that. It'll be really, really strong. If I can get the Tailwind up as well. And... yeah, that's Tyrantrum there. It's pretty simple. Outrage is kind of there just because as a last move. I don't really have anything better to hit Sandslash, unfortunately. At +1, I believe I can kill Sandslash. At +1, I think I two-shot it. Yeah, I two-shot it at there, and I do live in Earthquake if it's max. So there's that. And if I'm behind Veil as well, that'll also be really, really nice. Because if I'm behind Veil, it does like 30 to 36. So I have a bunch of ways to support my Tyrantrum, who's probably going to be a big win con in this. I just have to land my Head Smashes, of course. Yeah, and we can afford to go Adamant as well, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Because I can outspeed everything. If it's a Decidueye, I think I'd take a Leaf Blade pretty well. And I can deal a bunch of damage back to it. Yeah, the +1 just Adamant. I think I might change that. Actually, I'll have to recalc. I thought I changed it to Jolly, but I will. I'll take a look at that and I'll fix it for the actual match if needed. But I think at this current moment, I think Jolly is better than Adamant because I kill things anyways. But yeah, I'll double check that. Next we have Alolan Ninetales, holding the whole heavy duty boots, snow warning ability of course, with a Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Hidden Power Ground, and Aurora Veil. Look at his team. Look how weak his ice weakness is. Formon's weak to ice. And Primarina is weak to Freeze Dry as well, so that'll be really nice. And then I have Hidden Power Ground for Hisuian Arcanine and River who I both outspeed naturally without like Scarfs or Shift Gears or things like that. So the big thing is I can't let River set up or else he will destroy my first two Mons. Even like Tornadus. But I have the Aurora Veil, just in case. It may or may not be my absolute priority to use Aurora Veil. It's kind of a little bit more situational rather than a main game plan. Because Ninetales just does a lot of damage into the rest of Jackson's team. It isn't the most bulky team in the world. Our teams are pretty similar in that vein, where we have really high attacking stats and not as much defensive stats. So there's that. Yeah, pretty solid coverage around. I thought about going like Life Orb, but I think he'll really want to get Rock Stuff because Jackson knows that I'm not a boots haver, boots enjoyer, and stuff like that. So he's probably going to try to prioritize putting rocks up on the field, and that is going to be okay. And I kind of want to switch in Ninetales a lot as well, especially if I can have the Veil up. So there is that. Next we have Swampert is coming off the bench with holding the Rindo Berry, Torrent, with Earthquake, Flip Turn, Stealth Rock, and Ice Punch. Pretty standard set. I mean, Earthquake hits a lot of his team, obviously. Flip Turn will be really good initiative. I outslow a lot of things. The only thing is, like, Vespiquen, and I guess, like, absolute min speed per Marina. But if it's a little bit faster, it'll probably, like, Energy Ball me, and then I can Flip Turn out, and then go into, like, one of my other guys, and have a good old time from there. Then we have Stealth Rock. Getting Chip on a lot of things will be really nice, like Drago. Arcanine will be really helpful. Even things like Zoroark. Obviously, I have to be careful of Espeon, who could carry a Grass move. But I have the Rindo Berry. I'm noticing when building for teams, they can just run Hidden Power a lot. Like Hidden Power Grass or Hidden Power Ground for Magnezone. And I feel like Grass and Ground are pretty common-ish coverage moves, especially Ground. So if they can have like a Ground move and then pack like a Hidden Power Grass on top of that, and it's a little bit rough. But so I'm running the Rindo Berry, just an extra safety. This thing is very physically bulky as well. It's going to be a main switch in for Revavroom and Arcanine. So I can kind of eat up their stabs a little bit, threaten them back with Earthquakes, or even Flip Turn out. And yeah, it's just Ice Punch is just good coverage here. Hits Decidueye, hits Sandslash as well, and just hits everything, a lot of things super effectively, like Regidrago and stuff like that. So it's pretty standard. But I think this bulkier kind of Swampert that can still deal quite a bit of damage will put in a lot of work this week. Under Aurora Veil, it'll also be really strong. Next we have Tornadus, who is also coming off the bench. With the Focus Sash ability, not Focus Sash ability, Focus Sash item, Prankster ability, with Hurricane, Weather Ball, Hidden Power Ground, and Tailwind. This is kind of like a failsafe, but also not. I can come in on something, assuming rocks aren't up, click Tailwind, live, and attack back, which will be really strong. The Tailwind means I can guaranteed outspeed Manectric and any Scarfs, which could be on like Drago, Primarina, Scarf Decidueye, Scarf like Espeon, Hisuian Arcanine. Just like there's a lot of different potential Scarfers that I can't really prep for all of them. So if I can figure out that information, I can have the Tailwind to get me out of jail. So that'll be really nice. I have Weather Ball because Alola Ninetales is here. I can set up the hail. Then I have like 4 turns of hail that I can click Weather Ball on. It's not super necessary. Really, the big moves I'm going to be clicking with Hurricane and Hidden Power Ground. Those are just 2 really strong moves that hits a lot of the coverage. Because his literally his 3 flying weaknesses, or flying resists rather, are weak to ground. So that'll be really nice. And also Tailwind will be really good for Tyrantrum. It'll be good for transitioning into my next Mon, who's also coming off the bench, is Bramblegast. We have Choice Banded Wind Rider Bramblegast, who's adamant, with a Rapid Spin, Shadow Sneak, Poltergeist, and Power Whip. Yeah, if I can get a Tailwind off, get a kill, like I'm brought down to my Sash, I get Tailwind off, I deal some damage and die, then I have 3 turns of a +2 Bramblegast in Tailwind. Which, looking at this team, there's only 1 Dark Resist, or 1 Ghost Resist, and it's Zoroark. And that just kind of explodes to a +2, if I'm not mistaken. Bramblegast. That's the... Bramblegast. The specific one, +1, because that'll be with the band, and +1 with the Wind Rider ability. And I go to a Zoroark with like specs. Poltergeist just absolutely owns it. So he doesn't really have the best ways to deal with it. I mean, he does have some Intimidates, but even then, like Mega Manectric, it still takes, through Intimidate, it'll still die because I'll still be +1. So I'm not even like that worried about it. And Hisuian Arcanine most likely won't have Intimidate either, so that'll be really good. Shadow Sneak is also gonna be pretty big. This team is decently frail, so if I could pick off things like Espeon, or a weakened like Arcanine, Decidueye if it wants to set up, or like Primarina, that's low. I mean, I'll outspeed it anyways, but like anything faster, I can Shadow Sneak, or has like taken a bunch of damage, and I can just kind of freely, without having to worry about missing my Poltergeist or Power Whips, and I can sneak back. Rapid Spin is also here. I mean, get rid of hazards. It's my one way to clear hazards this week. I don't really need any other moves. He doesn't get really a lot of different coverage. So I'm gonna run up with this. And yeah, it should be pretty strong if I can set up. I can kind of wall break as well. It kind of breaks through Sandslash. Because if I go back to Sandslash, physical wall. Yeah, like I do like 91%, and that's if it's max. If it's like only max HP, like max attack, I kind of just own it anyways. So that'll be really nice. And he also has to like worry about Power Whips as well. So next we have Magnezone, with the Air Balloon item, the Analytic ability, Magnet Rise, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Substitute. Now this set is really interesting because he has a lot of potential mons that can run Earth Power, like Regidrago, I think gets Earth Power, if I'm not mistaken. Or does he only get Flamethrower? Yeah, he gets Earth Power. So there's that. So then I can come in on it, eat a resisted hit, click Magnet Rise in front of it. And then he can't Earth Power me, so I can just attack back, or maybe he'll be forced out into a situation where he can't do enough damage to me, so I can click Sub. Same thing with Revivroom. Revivroom will have high horsepower, 100%. So if I can click Magnet Rise in front of it, its stabs will do like absolutely nothing to me, and I can shut it down. I can also kind of wall Sandslash in that regard as well. So that'll be really nice. It just has a lot of good resistances like Regidrago, Primarina, Manectric, Decidueye, Vespiquen, Head Smashes, not Flare Blizzes, but Head Smashes from Hisuian Arcanine, both Revivroom Stab, Espeon. So it's just a lot of good resists and can deal a lot of damage back. Thunderbolt and Flash Cannon is basically great coverage. The only thing I can't hit neutrally is Mega Manectric. But I feel like I have quite a few different ways to deal with it. So there is that. Yeah, just overall pretty decent. Getting up a sub will be huge. If you can't afford to hit Magnezone on ground, then I can clap back. It's also a different way to deal with Revivroom, which will be really scary, because if it gets to +2, I have these two to kind of stop it. My biggest worry is Hisuian Arcanine with Scarf, probably. But hopefully Swampert can deal with that. I haven't looked, but I'm assuming Hisuian Arcanine. It's got to have some kind of grass move, right? It has Solar Beam. Power Up Solar Beam is definitely a thing. There's a chance. Oops. There is a chance that I can actually do that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I think this is team. I feel like it could be better. I'm all over the place right now, but I think it could be better. But I couldn't really justify. I don't know, bringing in Fernape into this team. It just like, sure, the speed is nice, but I feel like there's so many ways to like resist fire. I kind of get like, I can't really do too much. It's just like there's lots of things I could do, but it's gonna be kind of difficult when there's like things like Espeon. Sandslash is gonna be hard to break. Revivroom, if it's +2, I can't do anything. Primarina is probably the biggest threat. And like a bunch of Scarfs could come, and I can't really predict on what it is, so that's the reason I didn't really bring in Fernape. Uxie, I feel like I didn't need, although it would have been really decent for Espeon. I feel like I could run just Shadow Ball. I was thinking of running like a especially defensive set, but I already had Rocks. I feel like Swampert kind of just does the job of a bit better, and I don't know, it's setting up on this team with Uxie is probably not the best, because it's going to be a war of who can kill each other first instead of who can kind of bulk and like who can stop each other. It's more of who can kill each other, because I feel like we both like kill each other really, really hard, but we both like can't defend against each other really, really, really hard. So there's that. And then obviously my lower tiered guys. I feel like Skuntank, it would have been really nice for Espeon, but it just kind of gets wall broken by a lot of different things. Its speed just wasn't great. I thought about bringing Toxic Spikes, but Revavroom is right there and is quite the annoyance, that's for sure. And then Masquerain, I feel like webs aren't super necessary because I think the Tailwind strat is going to be better than webs in the end. And I just have other ways of speed control like Dragon Dance. And I have priority in Shadow Sneak. And obviously, like, I can't break through like Revavroom and Regidrago with a Masquerain, so that's why I didn't bring those guys. So this is the squad we're bringing. I'm hoping it'll be enough to take down Jackson. Jackson is really, really strong. Hopefully it'll be a much better game than last season where I just 6-0'd him with Lilligant right off the bat because I hit like 6 or 7 moves in a row. So hopefully this one will be a little bit more fun in the end. So there is that, and I will see you all when the battle begins. Normal transition. And we are here, chat room. We got a game on our hands. Okay, pretty much everything I expected. I was expecting Espeon over Decidueye, but Decidueye is still pretty decent here. No, Jackson, you should have good luck. Okay, what do I want to lead here? What am I expecting as a lead? Could be just like a Primarina, could like flip turn out. I can see like a Regidrago just like click moves. I think I lead Ninetales here. Okay. So, do I want to scout out if it is Choice Banded or Scarfed? I think I do. I have a max HP, max defense, well, kind of, that can take a... let's look at Hisuian Arcanine here. We'll say worst case scenario, Choice Band. We got Swampert here. I take about half, but that is good enough. That is with Band. Okay, rocks do go up. That is perfectly fine by me. I could get my own rocks up, but I kind of just want to flip turn out and not let anything get early initiative. Yeah, this is a Decidueye. Just gonna click flip. Pretty good damage, honestly. Unfortunately, I mean, Choice Banded Power Up goes kind of crazy. Or Poltergeist. I could go back into my yeah, I'm gonna go back into my Ninetales here and just kind of get the Blizzard off. If the Revavroom comes in, I'm gonna click Hidden Power Ground. If Primarina comes in, okay. Ooh, interesting. All right, this is fine. I'm kind of surprised it lived, to be honest. This is perfectly fine, actually. Am I okay with my guy going down? Because he definitely has speed now. Unfortunately, I think... no, I'm gonna save Ninetales. I'm just gonna go into Battlegas and click Shadow Sneak. Oh, you just click Polter. Okay. That's pretty bad, actually. That is very bad. I was not expecting a faster variant. It lived on 1 HP. Well, unfortunately, that kind of goes my entire strategy. Which is a little unfortunate. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt here. Or Flash Cannon hits more. No, I'm clicking Thunderbolt. Okay, I'll kind of eat that. Unfortunately, the Decidueye has kind of done its job. And my Sash is also broken. This is looking really bad. This is a really bad start. It's because I didn't kill. I was timid, right? Yeah. That's very unfortunate. I really want to see what the EV spread on that Decidueye was. And now my Magnezone is just low. And I'll run out of Regidrago switch-ins. Okay, there's the River Room. Unfortunately, it can just click hidden... Ooh, actually, it's probably gonna... Yeah, he's probably gonna shift gear right now, I imagine. Oh, we missed! Yo, the miss is crazy! That's wild. Absolutely wild. Now I can substitute. Okay, that's fine. I got a free sub up. There's a Manectric. That's kind of fine. I'm going to click Flash Cannon so I can lower the special defense. It's slightly unfortunate. I need to find a way to get in my my Tyrantrum. Although it still has Balloon, so I can't Earthquake it yet. That's going to be a big problem. This should do some pretty good damage. I am -1 special attack, though. I can't really switch. Everything is just kind of going wrong. Yeah, there's the overheat. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep clicking Flash Cannon here. I think this is my chance. He's probably gonna have Hidden Power Grass. I know he wants to save the Intimidate for something. I could try to bait him. Yeah, that Rubber Room having that air balloon still up is really bad. It's probably gonna be Hidden Power Grass. I don't really have another option here. So I'm just gonna hit Earthquake. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Earth. Oh, yeah, because I live a Hidden Power Ice. I'm just gonna click it. Fuck it. There's the Volt Switch. He's gonna go into River Room and kill me. Maybe I can like crit or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Head Smash. That still does a lot of damage. But that's unfortunately too... Oh, I lived! I lived. Yeah, I click Earthquake here. All right. He has extreme. He's got to have extreme speed on the Arcanine. I'm assuming. You don't live this. You do not live this head smash, unless it's sashed. No, it's not. It is absolutely not. There's the Arcanine. I click Earthquake here. That's dead. Oh my god. Tyrantrum sweep? Come on, brother. I don't outspeed this though. That's the thing. Oh, I do outspeed it. What? Oh my god. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Tyrantrum. Big brother. Oh my god. There's absolutely no shot I won that. I was looking so terrible up until that point. I can't believe I doubted myself. I doubted myself. I was so close to not clicking it. Oh my god, I can't believe I won that. I feel like I just cheesed Jackson yet again. But anyways, I will bring you guys for a match interview with Jackson here. It'll be a nice little discussion, and yeah, I'll cut to that. And we are back with a post-match interview with Jackson here. Say hello.
Hello, it's me.
Tis. What a match. Okay, there's a lot I want to talk about here. Oh, here, let me stream this for you, just so you can kind of see my screen, and you can
Sure.
see what I'm talking about here. Yeah. So you were modest. You were modest, Mega Man.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I figured you were going to be Scarf Tyrantrum, and I thought I had other answers to it.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I was eyeing Scarf. But I realized, I made a mistake here. I was supposed to be Jolly. I think when I was like initially team building, I had it Jolly, and I was like, I changed it to Adamant. And then I was doing more calculations afterwards, and I'm like, oh, Jolly works just as fine. I actually don't need Adamant to kill things like Primarina. I kind of kill it.
Yeah.
But I forgot to change it, so it was Adamant. So I was assuming Mega Manectric was going to outspeed me. So I was wondering why you didn't bring that earlier, and now I see that it was modest. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. I want to say you were playing phenomenally, like the entire time. I was on the back foot since the very beginning. Decidueye really messed me up, way more than it should have.
Did you not think what did you think was going to happen the turn you went Ninetales into Bramblegast?
I was expecting like a leaf blade or something like that.
Okay.
I was not expecting Polter. I mean, Polter makes sense now that I think about it. But I didn't want you to like Swords Dance or anything. So I wanted to sneak.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you have sneak?
I did not.
You did not. You did not.
I did see that spell tag +4 Shadow Sneak Oko's Tornadus, but I felt like getting enough turns like to actually get that off is unlikely, and I figured Scarf Tyrantrum. Like I didn't bring any setup guys because Scarf Tyrantrum or Band Tyrantrum instantly kills them. Outside of like obviously Regidrago.
Right. Yeah. No. I'm also seeing no shift gear.
I can't break Swampert. And my only grass type is also my Fogger, which is also weak to the Pokemon that's setting up Aurora Veil. So I really didn't feel comfortable setting up or like bringing a shift gear reference.
That's valid. The biggest setup one, which you did bring Dragon Dance.
Yeah. Would you like to guess how much max HP Alolan Ninetales takes from Fire Fang?
I would love
it's sub 50.
Really? Add +1?
Plus one adamant. It takes sub 50 with just max HP.
Holy
So that
moly.
was kind of like a Hail Mary type thing, but I didn't feel comfortable bringing a choice item because it's like so easy for Ninetales to come in and just click Aurora Veil, and then I straight up lose from if Aurora Veil ever goes up, and I can't get it down.
I see. Yeah, turn one, I was really considering just Pin Power Grounding right there, but
Yeah.
I can't risk a Scarf, obviously.
Which is what I was planning for. And HP Ground actually just bounces off. It does like 0 damage. It's not a 2-hit KO, or it's still a 2-hit KO, but you die to Head Smash.
Max HP. Yeah. Which,
Even with no HP investment and your max HP, I think it's, or in your max special attack, I'm pretty sure it's still a roll.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So right off the bat, I was in a bad spot, and then obviously your decision by living on 1 HP put me in a terrible position because I assumed you were just gonna kill my Ninetales, and I think it was too valuable to keep around. I was planning. I really wanted to have Tailwind into my banded Bramblegast with Poltergeist.
I figured that Tailwind would be coming just because of the speed tiers. I'm very surprised that Infernape didn't come though. Every single time I was like, well, I could do this. Well, Scarf Infernape instantly kills me. For like most of, obviously he's not neutrally killing Regidrago, but like Arcanine's dying, Manectric's dying, Primarina can come in a couple times, but not really. Reverim's dying, and my only Fogger, like my Ghost, which can come in on close combat, dies to Flare Blitz. So I thought that Infernape was a no-brainer. I honestly, because of Infernape and Tyrantrum, I almost brought max HP, max defense, Sandslash.
I wouldn't. That was one of the mons I was like actually very prepared for.
I almost brought it, but then I was like, okay, I come in on 8 CC, and then it clicks Grass Knot, and I die.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of Aurora Veil. I actually, at one point, I had a Sandslash set that was crept to the exact speed tier where after a Rapid Spin, I'd outsped your whole team. But even after +2, would you like to guess if +2 Stone Edge kills Ninetales? It doesn't, by the way.
+2.
And neutral Iron Tail doesn't even kill Ninetales from Sandslash.
Max HP.
Yeah, max HP.
Yeah.
So I couldn't afford to bring it because it's just another Pokemon that got, and also he got walled by Swampert anyways. Like I had a bunch of. Actually, one of the things I changed at the very end was I changed Hisuian Arcanine from. I was messing around with a couple different sets, but I was originally it was Stealth Rock, Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Power Herb, with Head Smash. But then I was looking at the calcs, and Flare Blitz does more than, like, with 0 investment, Flare Blitz does more damage than invested Fire Blast anyways.
Yeah.
And it still kills everything anyways, so I might as well just put the points into attack. And then Morning Sun was on there just in case a more drawn-out game, because he can defensively come in on Ninetales forever for the most part.
Yeah.
And this set in particular, if you were a less specially offensive variant, I would be able to Morning Sun on your HP ground and gain health.
I see. Yeah. What was the Lumberry for?
Lumberry was for Thunderwave.
On just what are my Thunderwave mons? Uxie and Magnezone?
Yeah, it was for Uxie. Because Uxie was also a really like safe mid-ground option if you wanted a different screen setter, because I like my only Pokemon that can actually kill it is either like Decidueye can, but I wouldn't feel comfortable relying on it, and otherwise it's just Zoroark. At one point I had a lead Zoroark set that was designed to counter lead Infernape, but I was like, that relies on him bringing Infernape, which I didn't happen, so I'm glad that I didn't go with.
Yeah, Infernape, I felt like in this matchup, like it could do so much in this matchup, but it's I had to worry about your scarfs as well. Um,
That's why I
and
was saying Scarf Infernape, though. Like, that's what I was specifically worried about.
uh,
Um, because you outspeed everything except Espeon. And I have to bring Scarf Espeon, which is, like, maybe the worst mon ever.
yeah, I'm kind of shocked Espeon didn't come. I was a little bit unprepared for it. I mean, I thought it was
Scarf
coming.
Tyrantrum Okos it, so I can't bring it.
Uh, yeah,
It's just
I
yeah.
assumed that this match was gonna go just like we're not gonna bring like any bulky mons. We're just gonna kill each other for like 6 turns.
Mhm.
But you prepped it a little bit more different. I definitely went way more offensive than you did.
What was the mag set for, by the way? Also, the high horsepower miss, bro.
Yeah, I
5%, by the way. 5%, which meant I had to overheat twice, which meant that Tyrantrum could come in.
yeah.
Which is like, okay, that's my bad. I should have. I don't know. I should
No.
have volted instead. I should have volted instead, but volt doesn't. I should have overheated once, then volted so you couldn't sub, but then just sacked HP on something else to make sure that you couldn't get like a whatever Tyrantrum in for free. But yeah, just unfortunate that happened.
Yeah. I was going back to me being in a terrible position at the very start. Me losing Rumble Gas obviously sucks, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I really wanted to spin those away, that rocks away, so I can keep my sash on Torn. But it kind of forced me to lose HP on and my air balloon, more importantly, on Magnezone.
Yeah. Yeah, which was great. That was perfect. I was a big fan of that.
And I'm like, oh.
I mean, I would have brought in Arcanine, but then you would have brought in Swampert, and then I would have been on the back foot because Decidueye was dead, and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it would have been a weird thing. I didn't want to ever have to. I wanted to be able to threaten Hydro if I needed it with Prima, but I didn't want to have to rely on it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. My team is definitely more offensive. Like Torn was pretty much all offensive. I feel I really liked offensive Ninetales. It hits everything super effectively. Barring like.
Yeah, no, Ninetales did really well into the team. It's quite difficult to. It was quite difficult in the builder because HP Ground plus Blizzard hit everything except for like Espeon, but Espeon doesn't meaningfully threaten the rest of your team. You have enough reliable answers. I considered also I had in the builder at one point a Mirror Herb HP Rock Espeon, so that if you ever tried to bring Masquerain and click Quiver Dance, you would instantly lose.
That's heaps. Yeah, no, I cannot bring. No, this is probably Masquerade's worst matchup like ever.
I mean, it was fine. Like, because like most of my, like if you're HP Ground Bug Buzz, yeah, HP Ground Bug Buzz and like Air Slash, you hit everything, either neutrally or super effectively. So it would probably have killed 2 Pokemon, I would say minimum.
I think at +1, like it can't kill like Drago. It can't kill Primarina. It kind of just explodes.
Yeah, but it's not dying to them either. Is the thing. It doesn't die to them, but obviously I could bring Scarf Arcanine or something like that. But yeah, just my bad for not bringing the speed control and unfortunate miss on the high horsepower there.
Yeah, that was a pretty big momentum stopper right there for sure. Yeah, because
I think what I probably should have done is go on the Manectric turn where I took the Flash Cannon. I should have gone into Reverie instead again, but I don't even think that would have. I don't know. I don't know what I should have done, but what I did was obviously incorrect. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the cards were just kind of somehow in my favor. Tyrantrum at +1 just kind of is just super strong.
Yeah. How much HP investment did you have? Did you have any?
Nope.
No. Okay, he just lives it. Oh, he has 120 defense. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually considered going spin out instead of Iron Head.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was a parting shot one anyways, but I wanted to be able to have the speed tier for if for Bramblegast. So I wanted to speed tie Bramblegast.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to drop myself and then have random whatever come in and on me. But yeah, so just my bad there.
Yeah, I was pretty much 252 in everything except for
Yeah.
Swampert, who I wanted a little bit of a tank.
Yeah, mine are kind of all over the place. You'll notice the Regidrago with 252, 48, 48, 160.
Uh-huh.
Or the 16 for 252, 236, or the 40, 252 for 212. Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, well played.
Yeah, just another season of me cheesing a win against you.
No. Yeah.
Well, kind of. I feel like last season, yes, definitely, but
I mean, no, I should have just gone into Oricorio on the victory dance.
yeah.
But I didn't have safety goggles, and I didn't want to risk you putting Oricorio to sleep with sleep powder. So I was like, because I just like instantly lost if a Pokemon went to sleep.
And also, I did miss my head smashes too, which is funny.
Yeah, but I mean, you only clicked it twice.
3 times.
So it was 3 times. I mean,
oh,
still 20%. It's still in your favor. It's like a 60% chance to hit 3 head smashes or something. Or it's probably like 55 or something, but still. So yeah, I was just playing for potential head smash miss. I considered bringing in Regidrago to try and
force
outrage turns with Primarina.
Yeah,
but,
no, that thing explodes to head smash.
The thing is that if outrage blanks on a fairy, you're not locked in anymore. So so that wouldn't work. And I took extreme speed off last second as well.
I assumed you had it. I thought you had it, and that was
it did really poorly for the rest of your team.
Yeah,
like it was nice for Arcanine, but or it was nice for Infernape, but it doesn't even do like that much. Definitely, I should have had some form of priority, but also being in the situation where my only out is a resisted priority move against a 7% Tyrantrum was not what I was expecting to be. It was not something I was expecting to need to get me out of that situation. It wouldn't have helped against in 99% of other situations. So just unfortunate.
Right. Yeah, I think it definitely came down to who can somehow manage to set up on each other first. That's what I feel like it kind of came down to.
Though also in the end game there, if I managed to get, it was better to sack something to Magnezone to get Primarina in, because I think if I just click Moonblast there, you lose, because I'm faster. I'm Scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been.
There's definitely a ton of different ways that I could have played that much better, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And you played well, so you played to your win con.
Yeah. Tyra drop, yeah.
I can't be mad about that.
Yeah, yeah. Clear Amulet really came in clutch. I'm happy I had that.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of expecting a more defensive Arcanine with Intimidate.
No, if I had Intimidate, then you knew that I was not going to be clicking like Head Smash and that kind of stuff. So I needed to, even though I wasn't actually even though I wanted to have Intimidate, it was better for me to have Rock Heads, even if I wasn't going to use it. So even on my other sets when I was running Special Arcanine, I didn't have Intimidate because I wanted to be able to bluff that I was Rock Head. Because that was more important. Because as soon as I show that I'm Intimidate, I'm not going to be clicking Flare Blitz or Head Smash.
That makes sense.
In theory.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to bring Physical Torn with Defiant, because of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I acrobatics is really strong, but like I have no coverage for like anything else.
Yeah. I figured Tailwind would be coming, but I wasn't sure what the form would look like, so
Yeah, so GG's Jackson once again.
GG's.
Any final words?
Stay lucky.
He said it here, folks. Stay lucky out there. Bye-bye.